Lovely. Welcome to the Hazy AM morning podcast with me, the Spectacled Speculator. We are going to be doing some nice early pre-market looks at these stocks here. What are we looking for? What happened to all my... Hold on. Reset this. And there it went. Alright, top gainers today. Good lord, why is bridge lined up so much? Is there a reason? Oh, that's good pissed. Information technology stocks moving Tuesdays after market session. Trading volume for security closed at 2.3 million, accounting for 231 of its average full day volume over the last 100 days. Company's market cap stands at 284. Shares move upwards by 17%. Interesting. So it looks like it's just got some, I don't even know why it's doing what it's doing. Yeah, I mean, what's the reason? There's no reason it's giving me for why it's moving. Alright, well, let's see if there's a chart reason, right? You know, maybe it's been building up or something for a long time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's got a beautiful setup for this rip, but I don't see the actual, like, technical setup for that. It's just been going back and back and back. Consolidating for a long time in this $2 to $3 range. Okay. Interesting. So it's been consolidating since like this area. Boom, 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 boom. So it's just a matter of time before that candle. Jesus. That is a fucking massive candle. Jesus. It's a big candle. Alright. Oops. Alright. So there's no real reason for this blowing up, and I mean, based on this price action, it could do it again. I have to switch my headphones. Alright. To be able to pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay. Let's go back over here to markets and take a look over at Zeta. What is the reason you're doing so well? See, this might actually tell me why XL Technology shares are surging today. XL Technology shares are trading higher by 38% Tuesday afternoon, possibly on increased retail investor interest in the stock. Exela Technologies also announced the rollout of EON, a robotic process automation platform for a large health insurance company. It accelerates digital transformation efforts as part of a broader relationship. The platform will automate claims processing. Wow, it's so fucking high. Look, 52-week low of 99 cents. That's crazy. Shares rise 43%. 69. Automation order. It is all increased retail investor interest. So it really is just the rollout of its automation platform, which I don't understand. Let's see if we can try to figure that out. Excellent. Irving, Texas. Exela Technologies, Exela, the company, global business process automation leader, today announced rollout of EON, Exela's robotic process automation platform for a large health insurance company. This effort accelerates digital competition. As part of a broader relationship over 16 years, the RPA platform will automate claims processing the fulfillment services. Ooh, automated fulfillment. That is very, very nice. The solution significantly reduces processing time and the overall responsiveness to members and providers. And significant, that's a big deal right there, processing time. Exela continues to invest in expanding PCH global capabilities to provide a cloud-hosted solution. Cloud's a big deal right now. It's one of the best data resolutions for healthcare claims. Our EOM platform, deployed for several customers in banking, finance, and accounting, and the public sector, will now be utilized by a large insurer. Our configure RPA platform uses processing time. Exela's strategy is to migrate healthcare relationships to our PCH cloud network to offer greater scalability, highest uptime, and business continuity protections, as well as improved data analytics built into the platform. I see. So essentially, what this company's doing is it's automating banking claims and finance claims. It seems like I'm not fully aware of this technology, but let's see what Exela. Oh, it's a Reddit thing. Maybe it's not. They could just be saying that to try to mess with AMC. They love to do that. They love to do that. Maybe I should move. There's probably good. Okay. Let's see, we don't want all that. Log. Oh, that's my girl right there. Alright. Marin Software and Exela Technologies both surged on Tuesday amid touts for both companies on Reddit message boards to collectively push back against a potential short squeeze. Wait, they would push back against it? That doesn't make any sense. You remember, guys, you don't believe everything you read. These guys are all suits. Marin shares are up more than 40% in pre-market trading, extending gains that have seen its stock rise more than 300. Damn. Exela Tech shares are up more than 30%. At the open, Marin Techs are up 13%, and Exela shares are up to 65. Neither company reported any specific news on Tuesday. Marin stock hasn't traded above $10 since January. Wow. Marin said the added ability to its platform will help advisors better optimize. Exela Technologies, meantime, on Friday received a favorable ruling by a Texas court dismissing a federal securities class actions. That's a big deal. Okay, I see why they jumped. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Let's see what this is. Court grants Exlo's motion to dismiss class action lawsuit. A global business process automation leader announced the U.S. District has granted Exlo's motion to dismiss its entirety the Texas Federal Securities class action suit filed March 2020. Plaintiffs have the option to file an amended complaint correcting the deficiencies set forth in the court's June 24th dismissal. This is foundational forthcoming statements, certain statements including the press. Okay, so I wonder why I was getting sued. Doesn't really like. I mean, obviously they had a deficiency of some form, but what was that? Plaintiffs have the option to file an amended complaint to dismissal Exlo Technologies and business process. So yeah, it's not getting us anywhere there. An extension of its partnership with a large specialty care, but we don't even know who it is. A net loss of 39 last year, or last quarter, on revenue of 300. They said it expects full revenue. I don't know. She's still looking kind of a little too, I don't know, this might be a shortable stock, honestly now. It might have another bounce. I could see like, you what can I draw? You know what, drawings. I could see it going like here. And then going down, maybe going up, going down again, but hold on, here, we'll actually draw this so I look like I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So we have this nice setup here. And then a channel. Yeah, see this thing channeled up. And then it got wider. Okay, so that's why it broke. And then it comes here. Okay, so there's really no reason at all that this broke out. It doesn't even, except for volume, I'm assuming. Yeah, I don't understand. Why did it run in the PM? There's no technical reason for this. I mean, it could run again. Well, I guess we'll have to check. $53 million. What, a 5-minute candle at 53 million? How many shares are there? Total shares. 59.19 million. So it had 100% share float in the first hour. That's ridiculous. That's wild. Yeah, so they've been issuing, they issued some shares in March and then some more in January. Interesting. I don't know, honestly, why they blew like that. Can't tell you. I don't know why this blew either, but whatever. Let's go back and look at some more hot stocks. See if we can find anything to scalp today. Bork's Tech, BRQ. Dude, wait, active. Ha. Alright, yeah, ooh. Jesus. So it might run again. The volume's still going a little nuts. That's intense. Alright, let's see. See, we got a little lull in the volume here, and as you can see, that pulled down the price action. But we might be at a beautiful consolidation phase for me to. Let's see. Let's do a little scalpy if we can. Maybe. Oh God. I don't know. It looks like we broke out of this. It looks like we broke out of this phase, but I don't know if it's not quite, you know, a full candle here. I don't know if I like that, but it did catch up. We'll wait and see until we get more volume. Maybe get an alert if it hits above the VWAP. Yeah, let's do that. What? Create alert. No. Ah. Create alert. Price volume. Price above once per day. Price movement. Apply. That's all that matters. Beautiful. So if this, so what happens is essentially is if this rises a solid, you know, like what is that, 5%? Maybe. Actually, wait. It's not even 5%. It's like 3%. So it rises like a solid 3%, 2%. It's gonna come up to this alert, and then it's gonna let me know that I am in a strong bullish territory. Because if it goes up another 2%, we have. What's just happening here? That was weird. Anyway, as you can see, we have a nice little. We'll have a nice channel if it decides to hit that point. And if it shoots up higher, even better, dude. You know? But if not, then we're not going to worry about it, and we don't. No big deal. It's not our business. You know? Because it either breaks up here and gets us that beautiful little 2% clean break, or we just, as usual with any pre-market, you gotta be really careful scalping in the pre-market sometimes, because they'll really trick the hell out of you. You'll be like, man, I can't go any lower. It's already retraced, you know, 80%, and then it's just. Man, I guess B square is the next, but they're all down so much in the pre-market. Why is Sundial? Sundial's always got a. Yeah, I don't even know how many fucking. Sundial's got what? Yeah, like 2 billion shares. They have 2 billion shares. That doesn't even make sense. Virgin Galactic. Oh, yeah. How has that been doing? I love this company. I've just been at AMC so hard that I really haven't been able to put my money into it. But I sold this at like $50-something back in, where was it? Motherfucker. Yeah, right in this area, I think. Yeah, right in here. Like, right in here. Wow, it really went up. Well, either way, I sold this at like $50-something. Let's take a look at it now. Okay, 30 minutes. These are my favorites. I love the 30-minute. Oof. That retracement's crazy, dude. It went so down. But oh, it could jump again, though. This is actually looking really strong. I like this. I like that. I actually really like today. Look at this. they destroyed this channel in the pre aftermarket. Yeah, this is real nice. Look, it even gets wider and everything as you want it to, because you know it's gonna break faster. Hold on. Well, I guess not really wider, but that's the general channel. But this right here is gorgeous. This is a nice upward momentum, and I think this, I mean, I'm long-term in this stock. I have some of it in my TD Ameritrade account, which is my long-term dividend account, but not in my, yeah, see, you're not gonna, we've got the double top here. Really, if we test another like 40, yeah, if we test this EMA, this 200, and we test like 49.25, the 49.50 area, and if it breaks it, I mean, you could see space go somewhere. You can see space making some moves again. I think it could do a complete bounce. I wouldn't be unhappy about that, honestly. Let's look at that. So yeah, I mean, if anyone's holding space, today's a great day, I think, to add to your position. She could drop a little more. You know, I wouldn't buy now. I would, son of a gun. There we go. I would try to buy in the 47 range, like right in the early 47s to 46, if it goes that low. But if it goes to the 44s, I mean, I think you're looking pretty on that. Who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong tomorrow, but this is not advice, by the way. It's not to be construed as advice. I am no expert. Oh, context logic. Yes, I don't know how I feel about this company. I don't know how I feel about this company. I have some, I even have some in my long-term account, because that I bought in this range right here, in the $11 range. But I don't know how I feel now. It's starting to funk me up a little bit. It's got a good movement, but it just crossed under the 200. I don't like that. But, and if you look at this, RSI here, it's looking real low. I might, it's overbought though, or sold. It's oversold for sure. I guess it did remain, okay, it did have a nice retainment of that price action. Oh, see, this felt just like space, yeah, this felt just like Virgin Galactic. Interesting, it even fell, I think. 1430 and then 1330. That's a dollar difference. 52 to 47. Multiplied by 5. Yeah, dude, that's almost an exact same amount of drop too. Like it's like a 5% drop-ish, or 6-7%. That's crazy. I guess it's less than that with, yeah, no, it's like 6 or 7%. That's crazy. They all fell about the same. Anyway, you know what we should take a look at? We should always take a look at AMC. AMC is always fun to look at. Oh, and as usual, and as always, we're set up in this insane bull pendant that we've been in for a month now. Look at this look at this crazy volatility. Dude, we're getting so close to this pinch right here. I mean, okay, yeah, it might take longer than we want it to, but good lord, how much more can they squeeze this down until it just, it's going to take off. It's going to take off. I personally see AMC. Hold on. Alright. You see, it was supposed to take this channel up and then not go down again, but it did. I don't know, man. We could see it rip today. We could see it rip anytime. It could literally sit here and just go, like... The problem with this is that it's like, if it goes up to here, we're essentially going to have lower highs for now, and it's going to throw people off. That's what I was trying to get out. We're going to keep having these lower highs, and it's going to scare people, because people like to see the higher high pendants, or a flat pendant. Because what we're going to have happen here is this bottom is going to bounce, I'm pretty damn sure, and it's going to look nice. But then people are going to get excited, and it's going to fly up to right here, and it's going to deny itself. It's going, probably. You know, I mean, let's hope it breaks. We really want to see that clean break. And if it stays over the VWAP, you know, hold on here. If we pull over the VWAP and the EMA, it's possible, but it just doesn't seem very likely. Today. Not today anyway. I think it's going to bounce off this and break the next day. I actually think this might break Thursday. Not advice. Because I think this pulls up like this, pulls up like this, has a bounce in this rangey. It's got to bounce off this. I just don't see it going higher, I don't think, than this. And if it does break this, then I think we're in business. But yeah, I think it bounces off this in the later, or maybe off here or here in this general area. It could bounce off of a strong point, like one of the 59s. But no, generally I'm seeing a nice up and then a down again, maybe off this 57 mark, which is better than the 55 mark we had yesterday. That shit scared me. But we go up to here, and then we come down to here, and so yeah, I could see it bouncing off of this line somewhere again, and then I think we hit the real movement. Go parabolic in this range. Maybe Friday. Be cool if it was Friday when all the options expire. Cool if it went Thursday and then everyone got to sell Friday morning. Oof, tendies. So many tendies. Teriyaki tendies. And as we know, or at least as I'm pretty sure, this is solid data. We have to find out now. Let's see if this says anything about being forced to cover in 13 days. I don't think they would talk about that here. That's more of like a ape type news. But it's yeah, hold on. There was an article I saw on here the other day. Where'd you go? Market Watch? Diesel. Hot stocks, Bazinga. SoFi Workhorse alongside Clover Health. Dude, Workhorse, I'll always love Workhorse. Workhorse is amazing. I love this company. And they're gonna keep growing. I mean, there's just no taking away from this. Look at this beautiful setup they've got. I mean, just, yeah, I mean, this retracement's freaking insane. I mean, this thing's poised for another rippity ripstick, which I also have this in my long term. This thing is going to explode. Pardon my dog. Give me 30 seconds. Oh, I returned. Okay. Yeah, see, this took a perfect, this is almost perfect. It goes from 7 up into this strong 15, 17 range. It's nearly 50%, or nearly a 50% improvement, 100% improvement, sorry. But it went from 42 with this instant, more than, I mean, it was more than 50% retracement. It retraced 60%, that's wild. Right around there, let's see, we have Fibonacci, I don't know why I'm not using it. Yeah, it's like something like that. Yeah, right around there. Anyway, but see, you got a double bottom at ripped. Always fun. Anyway, let's look at O. This is my favorite company ever. O Realty. See, I'm personally very into dividend stocks that have high growth and a wonderful dividend. And as you can see, O Realty has had some insane, sustained growth. When did it hit this? It hit, holy shit, it hit 3 cents? I never even knew that. I never paid attention to that. Jesus. Well, that was a real estate crash. Makes sense. Anyway, yeah, O Realty is a realty company with an amazing dividend. They have a 4% yearly dividend, and they give out a dividend check every month. So your 4% is broken up over the 12-month period, and it's beautiful. But as you can see, I mean, look at this growth. It even had great growth before 2009, honestly. I mean, they've been giving a dividend since right here, since this day. I don't think they ever stopped either. So look, as we can see, yeah. I mean, they grew a solid amount. That's a normal growth pattern before our higher stock growth that we see after 2009. Everything is more like this after 2009. Everything grows faster as opposed to before. But anyway, as you can see, we had a beautiful drop on this one in the 2001 market crash, or the 2020 market crash that we had. Honestly, I didn't complain. I was super happy about it. Being able to get O Realty at anything, like anything under $50 is amazing. And so getting it all the way down here at 38 was real nice. But it's still a good buy. I think that O Realty, I mean, you can see here, I've been talking it up. I need to actually show some. Yeah, it's on a nice, hold on, let's go to 30 minute. Well, yeah, see, yeah, it is nice, okay. Oh. As you can see. Alright, yeah, we got this nice looking bottom, so you know it's rising up, and then It had a nice looking channel too, if you want to take this as like a channel here. And then it busted that. Yeah, because this would have been a channel coming up, and then this channel here. So yeah, that would have been a nice channel, and then it broke down. So yeah, so right now it's in a nice consolidation phase. It's down at, what is this? Not 20, yeah, about 15% consolidation. It's beautiful, and it's just hitting the bounce, hitting the bounce, hitting the bounce. See if it bounces again. Yeah, I think this is a good buy period, but definitely don't go crazy, because I see this hitting 50 again within the next 2 years. So you definitely want to increase your position then rather than now. But over the long term, O Realty is probably one of the best companies you could ever invest in. I mean, real estate's exploding right now, and it's going to keep doing that for 2 more years probably, or maybe another year actually. I was thinking last year's perspective. But a 4% guaranteed dividend every month is extremely hard to argue with. Let's go back to looking at some more fun stocks. Oh, look at this. Deals of the day, mergers and acquisitions. The European, oh, this looks boring. The European Commission said on Tuesday to open an in-depth investigation into international airlines. ICAG planned purchase of Spain's Air Europa. Wow. Lithium producer received Canadian approval. Wow. Sayona Mining. Let's look at Sayona. Sayona. Oh. Oh, they're very, very small penny stock. Very barcodey. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. The growth is nice though. Wow. We're at the high though, so maybe if she retraces back down to like a 40, because it won't likely retrace unless it's double bottoms, but it's not likely to retrace down to here again. But it could retrace to a 40, 42, 44 maybe, like this area. I can see it hitting like right here, taking this down, right here, and then bouncing again. That's what it seems like it does. And over here, you know, it's a so I think it'll do that again, or it'll just down into the ground again. But I mean, who knows? Maybe it has actual news catalysts that are giving it, you know, make shelf offer, other news catalysts. Oh, this is Realty. Oops. Deals of the day. No, we don't want that. I want to see the actual, yeah, the notes update. Okay. No, that's kind of boring too. Oh, I think okay. So that's the only reason it's higher, just because it bought another, and bought out NAL. It doesn't make sense. Oh, I see. They have other plans to expand in North America. That makes sense. Okay. It said it planned to refurbish the facilities. Expect to happen in the 3rd quarter and subject to certain regulatory approvals. Okay. Well, that makes a little more sense now. They're trying. So they're actually trying to expand into the U.S. market. Oops. And so, I mean, we'll see how that looks. I don't like how the graph looks right now, personally. It's not my move. What is this? Roche Diagnostics. A new nasal test. Interesting. Renee Sola Power. This is nice. I actually like this company. Let's see how they're doing. Leading fully integrated global solar project developer today announced that it was awarded 29 solar utility projects. Wow. Wow, they got 29 projects. All these 30 projects are under Poland's contracts for difference regime. Energy regulation. Let's take a look at, oh no. it's, no. Sola. Renee Sola, there it is. Why can't I not remember that? Anyway. Okay. Yeah, this was a solid buy. The 21st for sure. Wow. But I mean, it's still actually in a gorgeous channel. You could still honestly, you can still get somewhere with this probably. This is, I might even scalp this. Oh, look at that candle. I don't know if I want to scalp it now. But as you can see, if you exclude this over the top, we have a nice channel, and it's still in that channel though. Technically it's almost broken, the channel, but you know, barely. Like, I don't really consider this a break. It hasn't really held that candle. If it comes back over, I think you're in a buying position. If it comes up and it hits, if it hits like this area right here, 940, you start buying again. Get a clean 10% scalp off that. I think it goes up to 1050. Bounces up to like right. Well, let me go. Oh. Anyway, I think I could go up to like here. Yeah, I think I can go by like here today, and then back down again. I don't see it staying. I don't see it keeping this channel though. This channel is insanely big. Not as big as the pennant that we have on AMC though. The pennant's massive. Look at this. I don't even like this, it's so big. Just nuts. But anyway, some of the news I was hearing about AMC is that there is a 13-day delivery requirement now, and I'm curious if that's actually true. Let's see if that's a thing. Look, it comes right up. Oh, look at all that. It's true. It's frankness. I mean, Fintel. We'll see that next. Let's see what's this. Frankness. We'll see how this is. I mean, we don't. Community. Another domino has fallen. A saga. What did it cost us? Only patience. Oh, always patience, man. You hold this thing, you're gonna be seeing profits. Threshold security. Okay, so yeah, this is all about threshold security. This is what I was talking about. A threshold security is a stock that has had 5 consecutive days as failure to deliver. So protection from the SEC also requires that the stocks total more than 10,000 shares. I do not want this. Ew. Fail to deliver for our new retail investors basically means that an investor's trading contract such as a call option was not executed when it should have been. This occurs when a clearinghouse such as Citadel, for example, does not deliver on their obligation to close the contract. This creates failed to delivers, which in turn limits the momentum and growth of a stock's price action. In other words, it tampers with the natural flow. Another known cause for failed to delivers is the practice of naked short selling, which we all know was overdone to this stock and GME as well. This is when hedge funds trade imaginary shares that they don't own or exist but are borrowed from like market makers. These transactions fail to clear since the shares were never in a trader's account. Exactly. So they have to get you to sell before they have to deliver. Otherwise, the false shares become obvious because they can't sell them back. They can't sell things they don't own. So this is like zero. Yeah, it's like adding. This is perfect way to. This is actually really nice. Whoever wrote this, I like this. Right here, this illicit activity is like adding zeros to a check you received without the full amount being in that account. It's like they literally owe you a whole contract, and they don't have it. It just doesn't exist. When you get caught, you'll eventually have to pay it back. It's that, or you go to jail. But they don't. They always get bail. Yeah, that's true. So why is the threshold security significant? Well, the reason is because it puts them onto a 13-day now failure to deliver, like a requirement to deliver, I believe. But I'm not fully educated on this. It's pretty new. So let's read up. A threshold security comes with regulations that heavily play in our favor. Okay. One of the regulations is known as Rule 204. This is the one the entire community. Okay, this is the one that everyone was talking about, I think, last night. Rule 204 requires brokers and dealers that are participants of a clearinghouse to close out failure to deliver positions. Oh, it requires participants of a clearinghouse. This is a little more than after. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, no. Obtain information. It's probably not worth looking through. No one's going to want to hear all that. AMC Entertainment was added to the threshold list on the 25th. Wow, I didn't know it was added on the 25th. It states that clearinghouses must close if they persist only to 13 consecutive trading days. Okay, so yeah. So because AMC made it to the list, this means that they must. The start of these occurred on the 18th. If FTDs continue to happen until the 7th of July, then they will be forced to close the failure to delivers. Right, because they have to close before the 7th, and then if they don't close by the 7th, then they have to close, which is obviously what we want. Well, wouldn't mind if they close tomorrow. I have a lot of options for Friday. But, you know. Yeah, so they're finally, I mean, this is crazy. They're finally getting into it and, like, dealing with this problem after 7 months. I mean, just six really, 6 just straight months of, I mean, look, I'll show you. We all know 7 months of this garbage. We'll go to 1 hour. Like, you can't even see it. It's so far. Look, look how long 7 months is when you're just scrolling. Good God. Where is this? Why can't I find this? There. Why am I having this trouble? There we go. Okay. Literally since this. Okay, so yeah, so since here, we get this big ass candle. This thing isn't even, you see? And since then, there's just no momentum. Up, down, down, up, down. Shorted, 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 shorted. Stair step shorting. It goes up, it starts to stabilize. We get this nice, sexy look at all this. Retracement here. And then, right, I forgot all about this too. These random, fucking weird candles that just popped up. Every time I tried to take off, every single time. Shorted, 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 shorted. But then we held this new one. Try to take off short, try to take off short. But see, we kept increasing this floor. God, I love this. Nothing makes me happier than the apes holding on to their tendies. Look at this. This floor continues to rise. It has a little bit of a sell-off because it's paper-handed beast snatches, but that's okay. We gobbled those bitches up in 3 days and started to move. Got up to that 12 gap, okay, shorted. We know that shorts because of this. It's so perfect. It's a stair step. Big one here, that's partial paper hands per short. It comes back up because of apes and day traders possibly trying to get that retracement. But then stair step as usual. Stair stepped. And they couldn't get us lower than $9.99. And then we take off 14 something, down again. And then look, they tried. Got us slow. They were like, hey, we're really gonna take out. This is when their short interest jumped the hell up too, because they were stair stepping this. And look, it comes down. They can't get it past that 875 floor. They can't get it past that 895 floor. Barely get it past that floor. That's the last time we hit that. Now we're at the 10s. Now we're at the 12s. 893. Never mind. That's the last time we hit that. I mistook that. Okay. Then it comes up. Okay. So this right here is what we're looking for. We want to see another one like this. This solid, quite literally doubling. But then now look at this volatility. It's just insane, but now we start to level out, right? We start to level out. Just like here. We get that boom boom. It couldn't retrace, it levels out. And look, we had this nice dip. Straight after hours, followed by a jump. And that's when we started that upper channel again. And then look, we go over here. Straight in the after hours, hopefully followed by a jump, and it would jump up to here, and then hopefully breaks out on Thursday. That's what we want to see. I mean, that's what I want to see. I think that could very much happen if we have the right day. I mean, if we have the proper volume today, honestly, it's all volume at this point, because we know the floor's here. We have such a sexy floor. The floor keeps getting higher, like it does. This floor, boom, 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 keeps bouncing higher. Like, we really just need the volume now to push us over these jumps that we need. We need that 750 million opening stick that we had, like right here. Oh, not openings, even 750 million day stick, day candle. Look at this day candle. Hold on. This is the day candle. Where are you at? Day candle. There you are. 750, 477 the day before. 750. Good Lord, there, right there. That's insane. Insane jump. But anyway, let's get back on to some other stuff. You know, I'm sure everyone loves to hear about AMC. And you know, we could sit here and we could rail on hedge funds all we want, but there are other things to look at. AMC is actually up on the top active volume as well. I was surprised by that. How odd. I toss this up again? Oh Lord. Why didn't I buy more? Oh. I've been trying to hold a toss it too long. It's my fault. Oh, wait, why does it say? Oh, new high this week. Okay, that was my bad. I apologize. Dividends. Dividend per share, huh? Per share, huh? Dividend per share. I don't see the dividends that I'm looking for. Where dividend per share though? Let's see. How many? Like what is the stock price? They don't have stock prices. What growth? Oh wow. Man, dividend stocks really take the shitter. $25. So you get like 40 cents for what, 25? 50 cents for every share. 50 cents a share per dividend. Ugh. So that's really nothing special. It's a 2% dividend. It's alright. I mean, it's not like, it's not terrible. It has good growth, honestly. If you bought that in 2020 during the drop, I think Meet Kevin probably bought this. Like, he bought tons of this. If y'all, I'm sure people know who Meet Kevin is. I watched this motherfucker. Yeah, that motherfucker bought tons of stuff right in this mode. I'm pretty sure he like leveraged his houses and got a huge loan and then bought, yeah, a bunch of shit right here. I mean, that's what I want to do whenever we have something similar to that happen again. I just bought this house last year and I could probably leverage it and triple my net worth if I was able to find a situation like that, like another sexy drop. But I'm really trying to get into dividend stocks, you know. Like, I enjoy growth, but dividend stocks are just the best, you know. In my opinion, personally, I like constant income, you know. My dividend stock currently, I can make, my quarterly income on dividend stocks is like $4,500 right now, 42 the last time I checked. And so if I needed to, I could completely pay my bills with dividend stocks. And so I think that's an amazing opportunity to be in, which is why I always will push dividend stocks as long as, you know, as long as people know me, as long as I'm here, as long as I'm, you know, doing stuff, which this is my first stream, which, by the way, thank you for stopping by if you have. No one's stopped by yet, but that's okay. Maybe they will. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. This is a wonderful first stream. It was nice to sit and talk with all y'all. If you joined me, thank you very much for joining me in this quest to really just share my knowledge and share news with people in the pre-market. I feel like almost no one really is around to talk and just be here in the pre-market for streaming. This has always been my favorite time to, like, you know, sit down and do some DD. So let's sit down, let's do some DD together on the Hazy AM podcast with the Spectacled Speculator. Thank you guys for watching, and like and subscribe if you had a good time, and let's get some of these tendies, you know what I'm saying? Tendies.